Alright. You guys ready to start? Real quick, before we get started, I do have a couple announcements to make. For example, I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. That was a joke for all of my fellow geriatrics in the room. We do have a show here on, I think it's Saturday the 15th, this Saturday, I believe. That Stephen Brown, who normally hosts the open mic, will be hosting. And the headliner, I believe, is Paul Spratt, who I have actually had the privilege of working with, and I promise you he is absolutely worth seeing. So buy tickets, you can get tickets here, all right? It's a good show. All right, with that said, my name is Rooster. I'm going to be your host for the evening. Thank you. And I know what you all are thinking right now. Why the fuck is this tool wearing his name on his head? Well, fuck you guys, I'm not a tool. I'm a power tool. And yes, there's a difference. Rooster, what's a power tool? I'm glad you asked. A power tool is kind of like a power bottom. I give a lot of pushback. Now, the reason I wear my name on my head is because it's a name tag. Now, why do I want to wear a name tag? It's because I am a walking stereotype. Alright? I love going to breweries. I mean, pens. Right? I love going to breweries, but every time I do, it looks like I'm walking into a family reunion. Yeah, just chubby, tattooed, bearded men as far as the eye can see. And my concern is, one time I'll be at a brewery, and my wife will end up half in the bag, and just grab some guy that kind of looks like me and be like, "It's trying to go home." Well, my luck, should realize he's a bit of an upgrade. You understand what I'm trying to say? What I'm trying to tell you guys is I can't risk my wife finding out what 6 inches really feels like, alright? So fucking. The other question I get is, how did I get the nickname Rooster? I got it when I joined the motorcycle club, which sounds way more badass than it is, alright? Because yeah, we're a motorcycle club, but we're like nothing like Sons of Anarchy. We're more like sons of parents who loved us, you know? Like, we all grew up on the right side of town. We all graduated high school. Shit, some of us even went to college. Not riding around on our motorcycles like a fucking chamillionaire or some shit, you know? By the like of last year, I guess nobody knows who the fuck chamillionaire is? Does anybody know who I'm talking about? One white boy in the back, Jesus Christ. This room is neon fucking white. Alright, chamillionaire. I know somebody in here right now is going, "Chamillionaire must be a Hispanic film. Kind of sounds like chalupa," right? Now, chamillionaire is a rap artist who's best known for a song called Riding Dirty. And Riding Dirty is slang for driving around with drunk paraphernalia. So you guys get my... We're not riding around like, we're nothing like Sons of Anarchy. We're not riding around on our motorcycles like chamillionaire, aka not riding dirty. No, nothing dirty. Fuck you. That's a good joke. You know, if this was 2005, that joke would have fucking killed, alright? Where was I? Oh, right. So the reason they gave me the nickname Rooster was because at the time, I owned a poultry farm. Which is not my choice. It was a girl I was dating, was her dream to own a farm. And me being the good boyfriend that I am, I wanted to make her dreams come true. So I bought her a poultry farm. And she loved it, she did. She loved it. She was so thrilled, so happy, that she thanked me like fucking another dude. So. It's all good. I don't hold grudges. Because if it wasn't for her, I would have never moved up here. I would have never met my wife, and I wouldn't have the beautiful little family that I have today. So, for that, I'm very grateful. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's awesome. So, for that, I'm very grateful. I'm thankful, and I truly wish her nothing but the best in life. But speaking of wrecked pussy, that's fun. I feel like people today are having too many kids. You know what you don't see anymore? Fucking strollers. You know what you do see? Are these four-wheeled behemoths that you haul your fucking litters around in. You know what I'm talking about? Those wagons? They hold like 4, 6, 100 kids, whatever the hell you have. Some of them have roofs and shit. Right? They're like the SUV of the stroller community. They're just fucking ridiculous. Right? Listen, if taking a family walk consists of you giving your kids a fucking hayride, it's time when you gets fixed. And the reason I use a crude term like getting fixed is because your plug gave us some shit that we need to fix. Now, ladies, I do want to say I am very much a pro-choice comedian. I wholeheartedly, yeah, that's worth clapping. Fuck yeah. I wholeheartedly believe in your body, your choice. For example, you want to get your tubes done? It's amazing. Absolutely. If you don't, that's fine too. I'll just trick or treat at the back door. It's your body, your choice, ladies, your choice. You guys believe that some girl looked at me and went, we need more of this than that in the world. And then we miscarried, and I was like, I think this is God's way of saying, are you sure? That psycho doubled down and said, yup, and now I got a little cock hole going around. So. It's something they don't talk about when you're having kids. Is how common it is for women to miscarry. I looked the statistic up. It's something like 1 in 3 pregnant women will miscarry. I don't know what the statistic is for people who aren't pregnant, but I guess it's a little less. Maybe like 1 in 5 if I had to go off the top of my head. I don't know. The other thing they don't tell you about having kids. Anybody in here have kids? Not all at once, Jesus. If you have kids, you can attest to this. If you don't have kids, but you want to have kids in the future, consider this your heads up. The other thing they don't tell you about having kids, specifically newborns, are how ugly they are when they first come out the oven. Yeah, my son was born, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't think he's done cooking yet. Listen, I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but maybe we should pop back in for another 10 minutes. Run it out there. That's fucked up to say, because that's my boy. It's my flesh and blood. He ain't got my ball sack. I said, no, he's gonna love like my ball sack. Heads up, fellas. When they tell you the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, apparently it doesn't fall from that high up either. It's fucked up, man. Jokes. Little hangover. Amazing that I say something. If you saw what I was raised by, you guys would understand why I say little shit like this. When I was 12, 13 years old, my dad would introduce me to his buddies. He'd be like, yeah, this is my son. Got 10 million sperm, this one that made it. You know, like real father of the year kind of shit. But this is how I knew I was going to be a comedian, because that shit didn't faze me. I just looked back at him and I was like, imagine how stupid the other ones must have been. Yeah. Apparently, you've got a ball sack full of suck, old man. Right? So maybe you should be thanking me. I'm no better than him. Again, this apple didn't fall from that high up on the tree either. I say fucked up shit all the time. I say it to my kids, my stepkids. My family's not invincible to this shit. For example, about a month ago, my stepson, we got a letter in the mail from my stepson's school. And they were honoring him with an award, but they didn't want us to tell him because they wanted it to be a surprise. And they wouldn't even tell us what the award was for. Alright. So we go. Turns out, the award was for most optimistic. It's like, of course he's optimistic, he's fucking 5! God forbid that there was a kid bullying him at school, trying to take his lunch money, he'd be optimistic that Batman would show up to save the day. Right? You understand what I'm saying? That's not optimistic, that's oblivion. Apparently my kid is the most in his class. Felt like this was a real passive-aggressive move by the teacher. Setting up an assembly, inviting his peers, their parents, the teaching staff, so she could hand him a piece of paper telling him that he's oblivious. What the fuck do you think we're gonna do with that? Hang it on the fridge? So now every time I go in there to get a beer, I gotta be reminded my kid lives in fucking La La Land? I don't think so. I said to her, I said, listen, you're a millennial, I'm a millennial. Next time, let's just do this the best way we know how. Fucking email me, okay? But that's, kidding, I didn't say that to her. But I understand what she was trying to do. Because at schools now, they're trying to make all the kids feel included, which is fine, I'm cool with that. But it just shows how much things have changed since I was a kid. Everything's changing. Even nursery rhymes. They're all changing. Y'all remember this nursery rhyme that girls used to say? It goes, boys go to Jupiter to get more stupid, girls go to college to get more knowledge. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah.
And every guy in here had a little girl scream that in their face on the playground at some point in their life. Right? My stepdaughter said it the other day. This is what she said. I swear to God. She goes, girls go to college to get more knowledge. Boys go to Venus to get a bigger penis. I was like, what the fuck? How are they getting there? They're taking a bus or... Gotta call and ask the book of flood. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend that just wants to show his wife what 6 inches really feels like. Guys, my name's Rooster. I am your host for the evening. So get used to looking at this ugly mug. Let's get this party started. Bring up our first comedian, Jerry Cobb.